All right, so a couple weeks ago, I got my wheels repainted blue. Not a huge fan, and when I was putting the tires on, I peeled the shit out of the rims. So, wheel guy's on his way. He's helping me out. We're gonna switch the color up a little. While I've got it in the air with the wheels off, I'm gonna show you guys what the new suspension setup looks like. I think I'm gonna go a little bit lower, but you know, it's only been like a week with the spool and coilovers, so. Mustache looks weird. Okay, now that I've got the wheels off the car, car's in the air, let's go over the suspension setup. I've got the spool and coilovers. They're fully adjustable except for camber plates in the front, which is fine. I'm not really quite low enough with wide enough tires to really need the extra camber. But if I end up going that route, I will be able to get a set of adjustable ball joints or camber plates for the top. But, you know, we're going to play it by ear and see what happens. Additionally, this was a DCC car, so when you remove the stock suspension, they have like sensors that stiffen and soften the suspension. I had to get cancelers from KW. These things are not cheap, but I've heard of some horror stories about people not putting them on and it fucking up their BCM, excuse my French, or just having a light on the dash all the time. And I didn't want that. I wanted a nice, clean, simple install that was gonna seem almost like it was never done in reality. Once the wheels get painted and I put the car back on the ground, I'll be able to show you the alignment spec setup. But for right now, I'm on some BBSs. They're 18 by 8.5s with a 235/40, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 235/40 18 Indy Indy 500 Firehawk tires. I wanted a nice summer setup for the summer. And yes, I'm a Milwaukee boy. Snap-on's a little too expensive for me. And this gets the job done. 3/8 impact. These are torqued to 95 foot-pounds. No issue. The battery probably isn't even fully charged. Look at that. Not even fully charged. For the people who do want to work on their cars at home, I have the benefit of having a shop to work at to do 95% of my work, but some little small stuff and side stuff, I do tend to do it at home in my garage. For a jack, I have this from Harbor Freight, the Daytona 1.5 ton. It's a nice low profile, fits underneath most cars that are lowered. If you're slammed nuts to the ground, this obviously isn't gonna work. I have another one at work where I took the front wheels off, took the pad off, and it scrapes on the ground just so I could fit it under super low cars. For jack stands, they're all pretty much the exact same thing. You know, the only thing I would say not to use is what comes with the car. But I got these at Home Depot, Craftsman set of 4. It was buy one, get one. So it was a pack of 2 and another pack of 2 for free. I think it cost me like 80 bucks in total for all 4. I couldn't argue with that. They're not a super tall jack. This is them at their lowest point. And it gets my car up plenty enough to get the wheels off. If I wanted to do any kind of brake work, I could. So the wheel guy is gonna be on his way. He's gonna be painting the wheels. The blue stood up a little too much, so we're gonna go with something a little more neutral. And once they're all painted, I'll show you guys what they look like and how they sit on the car. Dude's working his magic right now, and look at that pop. Oh my God. It's gonna look absolutely beautiful on the car. So here is the new color. I haven't lowered it down yet. He's still working on the right side set of wheels, but the blue is cool and all, but the silver, anthracite, whatever you want to call it, looks way better, especially on the white car. All right, so it's a little later in the day. The wheels have been curing for quite a few hours now, and this is the color on the car. Fitment's pretty good. I know I wanted to go over that. As you can see, the fronts fit pretty dang well. These are the Mk7rs. The rears, they're tucked a little more than I'd like. I think I'm gonna have to get a baby spacer for the rear. I know it's pretty common for people to get that flush kit for the OEM wheels. So it's probably gonna be something like that, like a little 3mm spacer in the rear. Just cause I kinda want it to sit the way the front sits. Besides that, stance I'm pretty happy with. For now until next year when I get a set of 19s, got a lot more other stuff to focus on before I do wheels. Unless I see a really good Facebook Marketplace deal, then I can't pass that up. But besides that, fitment's pretty done. Color, I think suits the white really well. Probably a lot better than the blue did to most of you. But there it is. Catch you guys next time.